MB Enclosures has his own YouTube channel, and this guy is an animal when it comes to designing boxes.
Unbelievable. I couldn't even believe that there was 2 8s in there.
This guy right here is doing something special.
I welcome y'all to MBE. What you about to see, box building in a different league. In this SQL scene, believe that money ain't a thing when it comes to his kings. Now that's fact, not fiction. Call 44694 48 then 18. Don't matter, you got 4 8s or 1 8 or anything between. He got what you need.
This is my crew. This is my gang. These are my kings.
Now, the proceeding is going to be a demonstration of one of my horn enclosures. Now, horn enclosure is substantially larger than imported enclosure, whether you're using 1 or 2 subs, if done correctly. They're very big boxes. They do give you added boost and very efficient, more dynamic sound. Also, the ability to increase the SPL for a given wattage. The downside for them is this size, pretty much. That's the size. So here, I'm going to show you the performance of one horn, 1 8, and a horn enclosure. And then in the middle of the video, I'm going to show you the size difference between that and a standard box size.
Middle of the stage, got the whole club
Black Entertainment.
Nigga, you can hate, but
Bad Boy South.
Bitch, you can't do it.
Gorilla Zone.
Shit is beat out your get like me. EB Zoo, we don't rock white tees.
Here's the horn enclosure. Now it's 38 inches wide. This one here happens to be 18.5 inches high, 9 inches across, but it's not a box volume. This horn enclosure do not work on volume. They work on the taper from the area of high penis directly behind the woofer off its loading chamber. A series of folds before we come to the horn mouth exit. Okay, this is the horn mouth exit. This is not a port. Now, 30 inches wide, 18 inches high would technically be, if you was to lay this down, 9.5 inches in height, 30 inches wide, 18 inches deep. So this is a significantly larger enclosure to get a given output. Different applications give you a different output. And let me show you another, the 2 8 box that is 1.3 net for 2 8s. Let me show you that quickly. This is a 1.3 net enclosure for 2 8s. It is 26 inches left to right, 11 inches high, and 14.5 inches deep. It is tuned with a 4-inch aerial. As you can see, the port area in a 4-inch aerial is a lot smaller than the horn mouth exit you see on the horn that's inside my truck. And it's also, was that 12 inches wider. This is 26, that's 38. So it's a lot longer. The port area has increased. The radiating surface area, this is a port, and on the horn, it's a horn mouth, area of low impedance being transformed into the air, and it activates and excites more air than what this port enclosure can do with a 4-inch aerial. Now, I specifically showed you the two boxes, and the reason why I showed you at the end of the video when the music was playing, the reason why I went out and showed you the volts, so you can see my voltage was staying constant, but I also wanted y'all to see that the BSI was off, completely off. The light wasn't on the knob right next to where the voltmeter was. The light's not even on. So that's just the performance of the horn that's enabling it to do a 135.74 at 31 hertz. But now I'm finna let y'all see it play. So let's go there and I'll see y'all on the back end.
Saying what I see, steady knock, middle of the stage, got the whole club right. Nigga, you can hate, but your beat steady whack. Bitch, you can't do it on the dick sheet.
Okay, now I showed y'all that, particularly performance in Enclosure, because I was known for horn enclosures way back in 2013, 2014. Way before I even started popularizing doing this channel like this. That's a single 8, maintaining 135.74 dB inside this large cabin. This is considerable to a large SUV cabin at 31 hertz. Now, the reason why I do it on music, because burp scores and music scores are drastically different. Just because someone maintains a certain frequency on the burp for however long it is, if you put that same application and play it on music, you'll see with the impedance rise going all over the place, you're not going to maintain that same dB level. Any reputable competitor will tell you that. What you burp and what you do on music, what you do on music is going to be considerably less than what you do on a burp. I want y'all to understand that. Going to be considerably less because the impedance is what's going to be moving drastically. So you're not going to get that much power actually making it to the sub. So that's why I do on music, because music is more accurate representation of what you can expect in the enclosure or out of sub, not a burp. Burp is just SPL, guys. A lot of y'all getting y'all information from and making your decision on the subwoofer based on, oh yeah, he burped it at this. Yeah, but what does it do on music? That's very misleading. That's very misleading, because what someone does on a burp is not the same thing they're doing on music. And that's why I only do musical scores. Outlaw, Drive on a Dash, or Media in the Kick, to give you an accurate representation of what it can do inside my cabin. And if you have a comparable cabin, you can expect that. Or if you had a smaller cabin, you can expect even more, because you're measuring sound pressure. And if the cabin is smaller, then the meter's gonna be able to pick up more pressure. Take the same box and put in, say, a Mustang, smaller cabin, deeper. Now, the hertz might gonna stay the same, but the pressure, the measurement pressure, is probably gonna increase because the cabin got smaller. Stay tuned. We're gonna do some more of these single 8 horn enclosures by your boy MB on music, so you can see what these subwoofers can do. Next up is going to be that right there is the I can tell y'all this, that is the Rampage prototype. That is a Rampage prototype in a horn enclosure on music. Now we're going to do next is going to be the Rampage version 3. Rampage version 3 inside the box. Y'all be blessed.